Hello. It has been a minute, and it's hopefully just going to be a minute long video or so. I look a fright. I've been working all day and have not had an opportunity to put up a video. I'm going to try to get through this as quick as I can because I've been like I said, working a lot, but there's been a lot of progresses in my understanding of truth, flat earth, catching up everybody. I've not slowed down. So here's where we're at. Here's where I believe we're at. These earthquakes. If you haven't found Dutch since, find him. He can predict earthquakes, as it turns out, and he's calling for and showing and has shown for the past 7 years that he can accurately predict what he's doing. We are headed higher on these earthquakes. We are headed for more volcanoes, and it's that convergence, you know, it's that convergence that we've been waiting for. You know, Jerusalem being named the capital, things are tightening in Syria. Russia is predicting the next strike of the U.S. / Israel, not a false flag, but where they're trying to accuse them of chemical weapons attack. And RT News has actually been publishing, okay, so the chemical weapons were delivered. Okay, the white helmets have delivered them to these guys. Okay, these guys are preparing the attack, the false chemical attack to blame. They already did it. They got away with it. And they said that there would be consequences, and it's just heating up. You see it. I don't have to spell it all out. I mean, you see all the lights going off at the same time. This thing in Venezuela and the U.S. trying to stop them, the largest OPEC producer, of selling to China, and China is not having it. So they're going to start guarding their ships. There's a lot of stuff going on that you don't know about, because all you're hearing about, the most important thing to talk about, is Trump and Cohen and McDougal and Frugal and whoever it is. It's all to keep you distracted. These new highs of the stock market are exactly what would precipitate a massive crash. Every time they've ever done any of these massive attacks on humanity, it has always been at peak times of stock market. We're there, guys. We're running out of time. The red dust. I mean, I found an earthquake or a volcano that is erupting. That's what I'm doing in my spare time. It's called Isla San Benedicto. Look it up in Windy. Turn on the SO2 layer, which is sulfuric something. It's the signature for a volcano. It can be for factories and so forth, but this, I didn't even know that there was a volcano south of Mexico out in the ocean. I didn't even know there was an island out there. I thought it was just all open ocean, but open up the SO2 layer and you will see that there is a volcanic island that no one is talking about that is spewing massive amounts, fishermen down there on the rocks, spewing massive amounts of sulfur dioxide. I believe that's what it is. And it's happening in the whole Ring of Fire. They just had the largest ever recorded deep earthquake. The largest ever recorded deep earthquake, meaning very deep in the earth. All of the past, I think the most powerful was 9.3 in Chile in like 1959 or something. This one equaled that when you factor in the leverage component of it being so deep. Again, Dutch sense. I have learned so much since I started following this guy, and what I've been able to do is consolidate the research that I was doing amongst these other guys who have kind of made certain things their area of focus. One being these earthquakes, the frequency, trying to put a pattern behind it, only to find out that Dutchens have been working on that for a long time. Some of the things with gematria, you know, shout out to Marty Leeds. He's another one. I've learned so much about being able to find truth hidden in plain sight because of understanding gematria. Some of the evolutionary energy arts. The guy drives me crazy because he rambles, but he does do an amazing job of gleaning the headlines that you want to know about related to Bible prophecy. And if the guy would just figure out that the earth is flat and get his damn telescope out 8 inches per mile squared, 16 feet 6 inches at 5 miles, go find it. And then we'll all start listening to you more seriously, Mr. Evolutionary Energy Arts. But your perception of the information that you are sharing so well is severely hindered by the fact that you do not know that you live on a flat earth with a source, we'll just say. I know you believe in a creator. Anyway, Evolutionary Energy Arts, Mr. MBB 333, that guy, following storms and everything else. Holy cow, I can't even keep up with this guy. Sorry about the holy cow. There's different things I'm trying not to spell. Holy cow comes from Holy Baal. Holy Baal is the big bull that's in front of the stock market that goes all the way back to the calf worshipped at the bottom of Mount Sinai. That goes back from that to Babylon and so forth. You got to know where you're living and who's running this place. Nimrod's still in charge. His family is still in charge. It's the Queen, it's the Pope, it's the Bush family. The Clintons are related in there somehow. You know, they're all part of it, and they all made their deal, and you are what they built their empire on the back of, on the blood of. So let go. The cleanse is coming, and that's really, it's close. It's close, guys. And I've been having just straight up conversations with some friends of mine who, you know, as much as I wish that they could be awake during this pivotal moment in history, no matter how I try, they can't hear it. They cannot understand the truth. And that's, as I've always said, until you actually see it, until you go measure and you don't know what it means when someone says the earth is flat, your first answer is, what does it matter to me? Look at that beautiful sunset. Creator. Much more. You know what? Let's see. Be positive. Look at the beauty. We are so richly blessed with the work that we can do with our fingers. If you trust that He's got your back, He does. I let go completely. And I can't believe where I landed. And I'm the first one to say I got nothing to do with this. I'm doing my job, I'm being a good man, and I'm looking for the opportunity to love and express that kindness to everybody that I meet. That's the new religion, folks. That's what it is. It's that simple. I invite you to join me. I will try to post a little more often and throw some of my own research, and maybe I'll just make my channel a convergent point of some of these other guys that I've mentioned to you. So maybe there's some direction. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it's been so long, and I wish you all very well. Take care.